Hi, everybody, and welcome to my attempt this week at the BBO Weekly Free Instant Tournament. Instant tournaments, weekly free. Yes. And just before I start, just to say, if you do find these videos useful, please do subscribe to the channel and like the videos. That all helps me with YouTube. And for those of you who are new, this is the BBO Weekly Free Instant Tournament, 8 boards, match points, like your ordinary pairs event in the club. But the one difference is that you know that nobody has more high card points than you. So here I've got a 12-point hand, and it's a very nice distribution. Nobody else can have more than 12 points. Somebody can have 12 points, and they'd probably have much worse distribution than me. Or I could have had the hand with 12 points and bad distribution, and one of the robots had a hand with this good distribution. But this is worth obviously a lot more than 12 points. I mean, it's disappointing that 5 of our points are in the short suit, but other than that, 6-5, come alive is the saying. So this is a 1 spade opening anyway. Partner's a passed hand, which is not surprising since we know they haven't got more than 12 points. And it's possible, that there's 10, 10, 9 around the table. But we'll open 1 spade and see what happens. So 2 clubs is a convention called Drury. I think they would actually play something called reverse Drury. So they've got reasonably close to an opening hand with 3+ spades. And they want to know if we've just opened weak third in hand, because after 2 passes, we might well open 1 spade with 9 points, maybe, just to get in the way, because 1 spade takes up a lot of space, and make it hard for the opponents to get into the auction. But here we do have a genuine opening. The question is, I think 2 diamonds is their system. There was an invite to game. What's 3 diamonds? Probably game forcing. That's a splinter. So 3 clubs is actually 3+ clubs. So could we have a slam here, I suppose, is the question. Partner's got ace, king of spades and king of diamonds. Then slam is very close. But they might not have passed if they had that. So the odds are that we don't have 12 tricks. And we don't have a bid that actually gets partner to appreciate their their diamond holding and their spade holding are what matters. So I think we do want to be in game opposite that, but slam is unlikely, and therefore we'll settle for 4 spades here. There we are. So that's the hand partner's got. They've got nothing in diamonds, but the king of clubs is now set up. And we can set up the jack of hearts to throw a couple of these diamonds away. We could probably rough one. I think I'm going to play low. There are 6 clubs in dummy and none in our hands, so they got 7. Do I want to rough with the 2? Probably not, because just conceivably I might need to use the 2 to the 5 as an entry to dummy. It's unlikely, but it does no harm for me to rough with the 6 just in case. I don't want to draw trumps now, because the ace of spades is my 1 sure entry to dummy to this winning king of clubs. So, although I can rough a diamond. So, but to start with, I'm going to see about setting up hearts. I've only got 6 hearts between the 2 hands. So once again, they got 7 of them. That's interesting. They've gone up with the ace and then played a low one. I think if I play the 7 and the 8 appears, that will imply the 10 is in the east hand. Aha. So there we go. We discovered that West had, remember, we had 6 hearts. East had 1, and that's 7. And therefore West has 6 hearts. 6 of diamonds comes back. We might as well force out one of their honours and get a ruff. No, oh well, we're just winning that diamond. Excellent. Which means that seems like the big diamonds are over here, although this hand may have chosen not to cover. So we can throw the 6 of clubs away, I think, for now. If this hand has 6 heart, so we had 5 diamonds in our hand and there were none in dummy. So they had 8 diamonds between them. So if I go to rough a diamond in dummy, that's not going to get over roughed. I can only afford to lose 1 more trick. But I can lead the 9 of diamonds and rough it. And now what I'm going to do is lead the Jack of hearts. This hand will probably rough, but if they rough with the king, they make that trick, but then they've got no more trumps. We started with 6 spades opposite 3, so they had 9. We had 9, so they had 4, and one of them's gone already. If they rough again, they'll only have 2 left. So I'm going to lead the Jack of hearts. And this hand roughs with the king, so I'm getting rid of the 10 of diamonds now. They've only got 2 spades left. Here comes the 3 of diamonds. I'm going to rough that win that with the ace. Throw the 9 of clubs away. King of spades is gone. They've only got 2. The king of clubs is a winner. So I'm going to draw their 2 trumps. I've drawn the 2. So now I can rough the Jack of diamonds with the ace and my trumps are good, or I can cross the ace of spades and throw the Jack of diamonds on the king of clubs. But either way, I'm making the contract. 89%. Is that because people didn't bid game or because they've gone down? It's because they've gone down. Which is, everybody seems to have bid the game. But did seem to me that that was the correct way to play. Once the heart to set up hearts to start with, the crucial thing was to get rid of the diamond losers in my hand. I couldn't do them all by roughing, but playing on hearts revealed the heartbreak, and then by playing them a winning heart again, we forced them to rough again, and they got their 2 trump tricks, but not anymore. So East has opened a heart, which is our long suit. And we've got 14 points. East has opened the bidding. So they probably got 12 or 13. So that's 27. So that doesn't leave much for West and North for partner. So we're a point short of what's needed for a 1 trump overcall. Our heart stop is quite good enough. But our points are in our short suits. This points to being, we quite like to defend 1 heart. And partner is short, partner will be short in hearts. So if partner has the majority of the remaining points, they should have enough to bounce in 4th seat. and protect our pass. So this is a hand on which you should pass because you've got the opponent's suit and you're not strong enough to be bidding one no trump in the hope of partner having 10 points and you being able to make game. So, and it's a much more defensive hand. When your high cards are in your short suits, that's good for defense because they're likely to stand up, not get roughed. So this is a more defensive hand rather than offensive hand. So we'll pass. And now they found their club fit. Two clubs was, so they've got 13 plus high card points. This has got, an opening hand. So they've got 25 high card points between them. We've got 14. That adds up to 39. So partner's got no more than a point. So I don't think we want to be balancing here to try and find our fit. If they've got a 9-card fit in clubs, for example, we will have an 8-card fit somewhere. We just do the basic arithmetic with 52 cards. You'll find out if they have 9 cards in one suit, we must have at least 8 cards in between us in one of the other suits. It's fairly simple arithmetic. If they've got 9 cards in one suit between them in their 26 cards, that means that if you take 9 away from 26, you get 17, which means that's less than 3 6s. So they can't have 6 cards in each of the other 3 suits. So one of the suits, they can't have more than 5 cards. And that means we'll have 8 cards in that suit between us. So if the opponents have a 9-card fit, we have at least an 8-card fit. And the law of total tricks would say that the 17 total trumps, there would be 17 total tricks. And so if they're making 3 clubs, we could be in 3 of our suit going 1 off, the law of total tricks would suggest. But the first thing is we're not sure that they've got a 9-card fit. They may only have an 8-card fit, in which case we might only have a 7-card fit. And also they've got a lot more points than us and we're vulnerable. So we're going down in hundreds, even if they don't double. So this is not somewhere where we should be trying to get into the auction. We may not beat 3 clubs, but we certainly should do better than by playing in any suit of ours. 3 no trumps, so it looks like they got their 25 points. Partner's likely to lead a spade or a diamond, although they do often lead short suits, but they're at East having bid hearts and they having agreed clubs. Partner's likely to lead one of the pointed suits, so let's see what happens. They lead a 4 of spades. They do lead 4th highest, but we got the 2 and the 3, so that gives them 4 spades, which suggests that because we've got 3, Dummy's got 2, that's 5, and 4 is 9, so West will have 4. So that's a standard shape to have, is 4-4-3-2, the way of distributing 13 cards split into 4 groups. So let's see if this produces the ace. It does. So this rather looks like partner has 4 small spades. Do we want to attack or do we want to play defensively? This looks like partner, I suppose, could have had 3 spades, but West not bidding their 5-card spade suit seems unlikely. And 1 heart pass, they would have bid a 4-card spade suit, so they probably have 5 clubs and 4 spades by the looks of it, which means they don't have much in the way of diamonds, but they do have the king of diamonds. So our difficulty is to don't know how partner's going to get in. They're going to make 3 clubs. Let's see, they're going to make 5 club tricks because we know partner can't have the ace of clubs. West must have 5 clubs there, I think, to be bidding that ahead of their 4-card spade suit. So West, they got 5 clubs to make. Looks like 3 spades to 8, and 2 hearts at least. Well, in fact, 2 hearts exactly is 10. So and then they shouldn't have any more because we've got hearts. They shouldn't have 5 spades. So we want to see if we can manufacture some extra diamond tricks. So we have to decide, should we win the spade? I see no point in not winning the spade. We're going to find some awkwardness if they then switch to clubs. I don't think there's any point in returning the 2 of spades. Partner didn't go up with anything to beat the 10. And the robots lead 4th highest from 4 small. So if I lead the ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds, they'll go up with the king. They're going to make 11 tricks. I don't think they can get rid of a second round diamond loser. We think this hand's only got 9 black cards. It's conceivable they could have 6 clubs, I suppose. There's still then can't, even with 9 black cards and the ace king of hearts, they'll still have to lose a heart or a diamond. So I'm going to try something tricky. I'm going to lead the jack of diamonds and see if West doesn't play the king on it. I think that's the most likely one for them not to play the king on. Oh, well. It's possible we could get squeezed in hearts and diamonds here. You're going to have to throw away a lot of cards, probably including the queen of diamonds. Well, they seem to be cutting themselves off from dummy. Perhaps that's it. Perhaps they had 10 black cards. Well, our hearts are all good now, so we can throw the queen of diamonds away. No, they don't have a heart. Well, we held them to 10 tricks. The partner did ultimately have a spade trick. 46%. Could we have made one more then if I play a spade back to the 9? So setting up partners 9. Well, somebody got the robots to pass it out in 2 no trumps. And somebody got them to go up to 5 clubs. So that's why we're less than that. How do they get them to go to 5 clubs? Doubling 3 clubs. So by balancing over 3 clubs, you do stop them getting to 3 no trumps. And how do we get them to 2 no trumps? By doubling 1 heart. Well, that seems, those are kind of like, by making the wrong bid, the robots went wrong. The robots think you're going to bid sensibly all the time. Right, here we are on to board 3. This is a 12-point hand again. So once again, the robots, nobody's got more than that. We do have 3 spades, so overall 15. Once again, we've got lots of points in our short suits and not very good intermediates in our long suits. So we're going to be stopping the bidding as soon as possible, but we do most times reckon that it will be our hand. So we'll open a heart, a spade from partner. So only promises 4. Um, there's a case for passing here with 3-card support, just playing in 1 spade at this form of the game where we know partner can't have more than 12 points. So really we don't have game because this is a bad 12 points. In any other form of the game, of course, 1 spade is forcing and partner is unlimited. But here where we know partner is limited, there's a case for passing. But I won't. I'll bid 1 no trump, which is the right system bid. And 3 spades is a non-forcing jump. We bid 12 total points. Our hand is actually very suitable for playing in spades. We've got this doubleton here. We've got the ace of spades, and we hopefully could do some roughing. But all in all, it really is a bad 12 points. So we should just pass playing 3 spades. Wish we passed 1 spade. The 10 of diamonds. And actually, we'd probably be better in hearts than in spades because we have 2 heart losers that we need to try and get rid of. And we can't really. I'm going to see if we can win this trick in dummy. Thought not. We obviously can win this trick in dummy. And I'm going to try and persuade them, A, to East to go up with their club honor, so I can set up a club trick to throw a heart away, and B, so they might play trumps and solve the guess for the Queen of Spades. So I'm going to lead that. And play the Queen. And there they are, they're coming for their heart tricks. Which I'm not going to be able to avoid them making 2 hearts. Well, I might. The King of Heart, the Queen of, just having led the King, they may have the Queen, they may have King, Queen, Doubleton and not be able to play a 3rd round. So if they can't, I want to eliminate clubs and diamonds before playing the trumps. So I'm going to ruff this club. And then I'm going to play the King of Diamonds, throwing this club away. And now I've got to pick up the Queen of Spades. I've got to see if the robot will cover. No. 9 appears. Right. Well, we're back to the 8 ever, 9 never scenario. We had 9 spades between us. They had 4. So the rule is if you're missing the law saying is if you're missing the Queen with 8, you should always finesse, and with 9, you shouldn't. So the 8-bit is truer than the 9-bit, as I said before. With 8, definitely the finesse is a 50% chance, whereas the drop is less than 40%. So going up with the King. But with 9, at this point in the hand, going up with the King is a 52% chance, and finessing is a 48% chance. So I've got a 2nd string to my bow, which is going up. No, I don't, in fact, because, yes, I do have a 2nd string to my bow. Right, so this hand's got the Queen of Spades, but I don't, because they can draw the trump. Right, I should have finessed. That would have given me a 2nd string to my bow. Right, so we just have to hope that the hearts are blocked. And they're not. So we should have passed 1 spade. Oh. just give up the one trick. %60 for that. But so some people made 4 spades. Obviously, you can just take the finesse and do it. Alternatively, you could pass 1 spade and score 110 for 78%. So it was not too much of a difference. All right. Okay, we're still in 2nd place. Coming up to board 4. So partners open 3 diamonds. So the robot preempt in 2nd position. They don't really take account of their position at the table, I don't think. So 2nd position vulnerable is where your preempts should be soundest, because you're preempting your partner and only 1 opponent. In 1st position, you're preempting your partner and 2 opponents. But here, a preempted partner, we may well belong in 4 hearts, but there's no way to find out. 3 hearts by me, I think, would be forcing. Twice rebiddable hearts, 16 plus total points, forcing to 3 no trumps. Well, I don't have 16 plus total points. I don't have a spade stop for 3 no trumps. We don't know what partner's diamonds are. I think all we can do here is pass, because we figure to have at least 4 losers. Right, so what we want to do here, we have 2 club losers, a spade loser, and maybe some diamond losers, 2 for. So we got 9 diamonds between our 2 hands, missing the king jack. Then having led clubs is significant. We otherwise we might have set up the hearts and usually had the ace of clubs as an entry in order to throw clubs away. So they found the best defense by leading the club. All right, so 3 of clubs. It's either a singleton or they've got 4 clubs. Could quite possibly be a singleton, but that would leave them with a lot of major suit cards, a lot of spades in particular, and they didn't take action. I'm inclined to think it's probably 4, in which case West has 3, and there's little point in holding. I'm going to take the ace, and queen appears, so now we'll take a finesse, I think. Well, finessing the queen is the best chance. From clubs. To ruff a spade. And we're missing now the jack and 9 of diamonds. So we have to hope that the diamonds are 2-2. They're not. They've thrown the jack away, but they still have the 9. So let's just give that up. And now we can ruff the spade, and we've got ace king of hearts. And playing for down 1. 46% again, because that's generally the case. Because we had 6 hearts and dummy had 2, there was no chance of us being able to make 3 heart tricks in order to get a club discard. If they hadn't led a club, we could have played hearts and set them up. And four hearts. Well, some people went two off, some people made it. So you've got a top or a bottom, depending on if you bid three hearts. But the robot system, passing three diamonds was the right thing. Right, we have dropped to third or fourth. And partners opened a spade here. We've got 12, we've got 16 points. So partners got less than that, but they got 5 spades and 12 plus points. So, well, we need to find out more about partners' hands. So let's tell them about our club suit. This is forcing to 3 no trumps because we're playing 2 over 1 game forcing. So here we go. There, 2 clubs, 3 diamonds, 3 spades. My partner, 3 spades, twice rebiddable spades, 12 to 22 points. Well, we know we've got 3 diamonds here. It's a preempt. 7 diamonds, the king, because we've got ace queen. 3 spades by partner. So partner has got a reasonable hand with twice rebiddable spades. Don't know if that means 6 of them. Maybe not. Probably 6. And we've got the queen here. We've got ace queen of diamonds in our hand. Partners can't have more than 8 points in spades because we've got 2. So the most they can have is ace king jack. So they got some points outside. They don't have any points in diamonds. So they do have points in hearts and clubs. So we've got some reasonable intermediates there. So I think we have a second stop in each of those 2 suits. And if we're playing the hand, we have a second stop in diamonds. So although I think 4 spades will make, I think we might make the same number of tricks in no trumps as we do in spades. And that will score 10 points more. And 10 points more is enough when we're playing match points to win the match points. So I'm going to bid 3 no trumps here. As expected, they didn't lead a diamond. They've led a heart. So we've got 5 clubs. There are 3 clubs in dummy. So that's 8. So they have 5. If they split 3-2, then they're all good. But this hand says they have 7 diamonds. So the odds are that East has more clubs. It's quite likely that East has 4 clubs to the jack. So I want to create a position where I'll find that out and be able to finesse. And I'm fortunate that I've got entries in spades. So we've got 6 spade tricks, the ace of hearts, and 3 clubs. So 6 spades, because we've got the top 5. So and they've only got 5. So we will always make 6 spade tricks. A heart is 7. The 3 top clubs is 10. And the top diamond is 11. The diamond finesse will be wrong, we know. So we want to make some extra club tricks. But there are chances we could make all 13 tricks here. So I'm going to win the heart. And I'm going to find out about the clubs. And they have split 3-2. They're both East and West had 2. So all these 3 clubs from the top are good. So I've got, so we've 3 tricks are gone. So 10 tricks to go. I've got 6 spades. That's 6 spades. The ace of clubs and 3 clubs is 9. And the ace of diamonds is 10. So I've got the remaining 10 tricks. The clubs will be good because the jack's going to drop under the ace. Those 3 clubs and the ace of diamonds is 4 tricks, and I've got 6 spade tricks because I got the top 5, so all their spades must go. So I can claim making +4. So 720. So some people presumably bid slam. Some people did bid six spades and beat us, but plenty of other people bid three no trumps. But you'll see that three no trumps beats four spades only by 10 points. But look at the difference in match points. 720 to 710. 720 is worth 60, basically 68%, and 710 is worth 36%. So this form of scoring, if you think no trumps can make the same number of tricks as the suit, then you want to be in no trumps for that 10 points difference. If you were playing team scoring, imps, 10 points is a zero difference. You have to have a difference of at least 20 before you score any imps. So that was a match points bid. Still only fourth, so probably one of those six spade bidders is ahead of us. We've got a flat 14 count. If you were playing ACL, this is a one no trump opening. But playing the robot system, this is a one club opening. One heart from partner, one spade from opponents. I think double here says I've got exactly three hearts. It's called a support double. And since we have that available, we will make it. Two hearts from here says they got three spades and they got 11 to 16 total points. Suggests they've probably got clubs as well, that they didn't say anything over our one club bid. They may have a reasonably balanced hand and not been able to say anything, and they've gone to two spades. Double from me would say I had 18 to 21 points, so I can't do anything here. Just got to hope partner will balance if balancing is the right thing to do, because I think three clubs, once again, is 17 to 22 points. I have to pass on the robot system. Although it goes against the grain to let the opponents play in spades. I think I need to stop them roughing. I don't know that they have a source of tricks outside of trumps, really. So let's play some trumps. Oh, they want to draw trumps. That looks like it. They've drawn our trumps. And now they're going to set up diamonds. Well, we don't need to go up with the big card yet. Don't need to go up with it yet. No, well, I expect East has the 13th diamond. Partner bid hearts. What do they think they have in hearts? The difficulty is, if I played, perhaps I would have been better taking the ace earlier and exiting and letting the opponents play that. But they would just play clubs towards the king jack and finesse the jack. I think I have to try and set up an extra heart trick. I'm going to lead the 9 of hearts. And partner's got king, queen of hearts. So I think this is the limit. We'll cash our club. 2. They won't play the finesse because there's only 2 there. And now they've just got spades. Partner had the 13th diamond. Another 46.4%. So balancing would have been better. How do we score better than 2 spades? Driving them up to 3 spades. So did those people bid 3 clubs and they got 3 spades. So once again, by making an aggressive on-sound bid, they drove the robots higher. So that seems to have been the tactics today for those people who are beating us. We're beating all the people who've made the correct bids, system bids. Anyway, here we are with a big 18-point hand. It looks like we should be bidding hearts and diamonds, but our hearts are going to run in no trumps, and our diamonds are not a lot of use. Well, I'm tempted to open one no trump or two no trumps, but because I think the hand belongs in no trumps. I'm going to open a heart and rebid two no trumps, which is the robot system bid here. Three clubs. There is an aggressive weak jump overcall. So they got 7 clubs. So they might, yeah, the robot may not quite have its speed. Double says they've got 4 spades and 9 plus total points. We don't have spade support. I could bid 3 diamonds, which says I have 4 diamonds, 5 hearts. But do I really want to play in 3 diamonds? On a club lead, the hearts are probably coming. I've probably got 6 tricks. Partner's got 9 points. We need them to have an ace in there so that we can make 9 tricks. So the question is, do we bid 3 diamonds or do we bid 3 no trumps? That's really where we're at. Or pass 3 clubs. What's passing 3 clubs going to be like? We've probably only got 1 club trick. We've probably only got 2 heart tricks at most. That's 3. We might beat it by a trick. If we beat it by 2 tricks, that's 500, which would be better. 200 is better than 3 diamonds. So I think passing, we're likely to beat it by at least 1. So passing is likely to beat 3 diamonds, but it won't bid 3 no trumps if we're making it. And if they got 7 clubs, it's quite likely that we could hold up the ace for 1 round and then East wouldn't have any clubs. If they've got 7, we've got 2, North's got 2, and East has got 2, we can duck around, and then East won't have any if they get in spades or diamonds. I think I'm going to bid 3 no. I'm going to bid 3 no trumps here. And partner goes to 4 hearts. Well, okay, that should be all right. We'll have a look, see. King of clubs, partner's got 3 clubs, and we think the 7 here. So there should only be 1 here. So we've got a club loser, but where are the 2 aces? We're hopeful that we'll only lose 1 club and the 2 aces, which we might have lost no clubs and 2 aces. So we have to hope that one of the aces is west, and therefore 4 hearts is better than 3 clubs. And the hearts don't break too badly because we've only got 7 hearts between us. We're clearly going to play the ace here because this hand should only have 1 club. 7, 3 is 10, 2 is 12, and you have 1. Now we need to hope that hearts are not breaking too badly. They are. So we had 5, dummy had 2, West had 1. That's 8. So this hand has 5. So they have a heart winner to go with their spade and diamond winner. So, but they don't have a club to play. So we have to work out, we have to hope that we can set up. We need them to have the ace of spades, really. We need to set up spades so we can throw a club away from our hand. So we'll leave the king of spades. We've got that. It's fine. Play the four of spades. Ah, the ace of spades is in that hand, so now they're cashing their club trick. They're throwing diamonds away. Throwing a spade away. Well, that's all right. So I'm going to trump. And we're going one down here. This hand's only got spades and diamonds. They've got hearts. So we're going to play Queen of Hearts. We're drawing two of their trumps. We're going to leave them with a winning trump and the ace of diamonds. There's their ace of diamonds. They can cash their winning trump. Oh, they leave the spade. And that's 50% for one off. People paid in three diamonds. Three hearts went one off. So we did well to go one off in four hearts. But was three no trumps was, well, with the ace of spades there, three no trumps wasn't making. Them having given us a spade, could I have made it? No, I don't think so by playing on diamonds. Right, board 8, we're still in fourth or fifth position. Let's see if we can nudge ourselves up. Partners open the bidding. We've got 14 points with a void in partner suit, which is not great, but we do have a 5-card heart suit and a 4-card spade suit. So let's just explore and go into game. So partners got 12 to 14 points. They don't have 4 spades because they would have bid 1 spade over 1 heart. I think if I bid 2 clubs, this is new minor forcing. Let's have a look. Yeah. So this is, let's see if you've got 3 hearts, partner. It's forcing. So they do have 3 hearts, and we've got a void in diamonds. Partner says they have 4 to 5 diamonds because they don't have 4 spades. But we've got these aces and the side suits. This all points to 4 hearts having more tricks than 3 no trumps. So this is one where we should be playing in the major suit. Right. So King of Clubs lead. There's no point in holding up here. They'll probably switch to a trump. They did that. So that's what we want to happen. This hand could have 5 clubs, 6 clubs, possibly. Let's see. And we're short of entries to dummy, I notice, to cash those diamonds. So I think we do need to rough a club early to get to dummy, because if we play the King of Hearts, the Ace of Hearts can be held up, and the Queen of Hearts, the Ace of Hearts can be held up, and that we wouldn't have an entry to dummy unless the King of Spades were right. And we want to get to those diamonds to throw away our losers. So I think, if I duck the club, I think let's just do away with the risk, take the ace of clubs, lead the 9 of clubs. Two of spades. Well, I think this means that hopefully if I go up with the ace of spades, I can't get rid of all these spades and clubs by roughing and throwing away on the diamonds, can I? Could throw away, must be chances I can throw away 4 and rough 1, and so not have a spade loser. 2 of spades could be from 4 little 4 to the jack. If I play the 4, the king wins. I've now got plenty of winners in dummy to take care of everything here, and I just have to hope that I don't have 2 heart losers in order to make 4 hearts. If I go up with the ace of spades, I can ruff a card in dummy, maybe throw 4 away, and then make an over trick. And obviously, if East has the king of spades, then I've got a chance of an over trick by playing low and the queen winning. I suspect they haven't. Am I going to go for this over trick chance rather than settling for 10 tricks if I don't lose a heart? I think I'm going to go for the chance of an over trick. I'm going to throw the spades away first. So there were 5 diamonds in dummy, so they had 8 between them. If they're split 4-4, I can cash 4 rounds getting these 4 discards. And they are. Right, so now we want to lead hearts and try and lose as few hearts as possible. The ace, another spade, ruff, queen of hearts. It's drawn their last trump, and the king of spades was there, so by going for the over trick, we got up to 92.9, and that's not enough to get to the first place, moves us up to equal second. So I hope there were lots of useful things there, and that you will find that useful. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next week. Thanks very much for watching.